For me, for hobbies, I would say I've been starting to do coloring mandalas. It's just so relaxing, honestly. Um, Baking a little bit more than usual, so it's just fun to like get a little bit creative. Um, and meditation on Peloton and yoga because it's just important to just take a deep breath and just like enjoy.
Life without live sports has really affected me too much, except that I don't get to watch the Red Sox, which is pretty important. Um, but as for hobbies, I don't think I've really picked up anything that I normally don't do. I have, like you said, Abby, I started baking a little bit. Last week, I was actually baking before the call. If you were on early, you saw I was baking. Um, but yeah, other than that, life hasn't been that different without live sports. I just miss my baseball.
Live sports really didn't affect me that much. I think it was more because I was like at school we don't watch sports on TV. We don't watch like live games or anything. So I think it didn't affect me in any sort of way that kind of up. I just think live sports as in field hockey and that way it kind of messed me up because we don't have a season. And then hobbies, uh I'd have to say I didn't really pick up any hobbies, more just started doing all the hobbies that I liked to do and doing them more. So going outside with the dogs, I think I go out like 3 times a day, going out with them. Abby loves coloring, I love coloring, so I've been doing that. And then also just I think schoolwork has just been overwhelming, so it's more just working on schoolwork and then in 2 weeks when school's all done, I'll be able to pick up more hobbies and try new stuff out.
A tip for me is just especially during a stressful time, especially the last 2 week, like this next 2 weeks, finishing up finals. I'm just take a deep breath, like you'll make go get through it. And I also been like meditating, so just like take a moment to yourself. It's important to like we're all humans, so it's okay to like take a deep breath.
Stuff like making a schedule and kind of going about your day that way, and making sure that you're kind of getting like all your homework in, you're getting like time to relax, like Abby said, getting your workout in, eating. That's pretty much everything I do every day to stay busy. And I'm normally pretty busy every day, just doing work and working out and stuff. So that's what I would say. Just make a schedule and follow it.
With what Jill had said, just making a schedule, I think that has helped me the most. Like eating dinner at the same, my family eats dinner at the same time, and then waking up around the same time, or within like a half hour, and then having meetings with field hockey around noon or at 1:30 every single day, or approximately every day, has really helped with like in the morning I'm more doing my personal stuff, hanging out with my family, doing dog stuff, doing whatever and working out sometimes. And then I'll do my afternoon homework, and in between meetings and dinner, I'm doing my homework or working out if I need like a break between homework, but just definitely have a same schedule every day has helped.
So
This is
my
a
favorite
question.
study spot on campus, it has to be the library because I'm like always there. Definitely seeing like Jill, Marina, and a bunch of other teammates on the team. So it's just nice to like I'm in like in zone, so like no one can like distract me. And then I do 20 minutes on, 5 minutes off, like what Marley Burke suggested last fall. So that really helped me because I feel like I've been more like successful and been able to get complete my assignments. So
My favorite spot is the Ely Library. I'm pretty much there all the time, and Let's see. I really like the stacks, which is like you take an elevator and it's basically where they hold like all the books that don't fit outside, like in the education department. So it's like all the other books. And they have like these desks and they have like charging stations. So like you don't have to worry about your laptop being dead. And it goes like really high up. So like, I don't know, you just feel, I don't know, I just love it. And I sit by the window and you just get all your work done. There's no distractions. There's usually like no people up there except during finals. So that's where I like to go.
Just like the three of them, love the library, that one little spot right underneath the stairs. It's like very open and you can see outside. I also really like, Jill, where is it that we sit in between classes? What's it called?
In between, oh, the Wilson Cafe.
Wilson Cafe. I like the Wilson Cafe during the day. Not really when I'm like in the middle of doing homework. I kind of like it if I'm just like doing quick studying and I get to like see all my friends and see everyone that walks by, and it's a nice way to like do homework, but also being around people and seeing people and taking a quick break when people walk by. And then when I lived on campus, especially in uni or in Davis, those were the two main places that I lived, I loved the study rooms. In uni and Davis, those were probably my favorite places ever. And it like if I were to, I never went to the library when I did live on campus because the study rooms were just absolutely amazing. So
I have to say I agree with that a lot with uni.
I lived in those.
Like uni was like breathtaking. You could see the globe. No one could distract you.
It was so clean and nice and all airy and open. I loved it.
For me, like just getting my assignments done a day or 2 days earlier, I was very impressed with myself this week. And also just doing the field hockey skills, swimming with teammates and coaches, because it's just like just a nice interaction with everyone, because to see how they're doing, especially in this time, it's just like so weird to just be alone. So it's just like I think it's just taking advantage to talk to other people.
Usually after dinner every night, me, my mom, and my dad, we sit down and we watch one of our favorite shows, and it's like so hilarious and just so fun. And I don't know, we just like laugh like about the show, and that's what makes me smile.
Geez, what makes me laugh? I would have to say that it would be Kate, my youngest sister, because everything she does is just like a back talk to my parents or just the sass from a little teenager. And my sister and I think it's the funniest thing because she does not care and she'll just say whatever she wants. And it is so funny to just listen to her. And I would say also after dinner, we would always, or during dinner, we watch Wheel of Fortune, and that's one of my favorite shows. So watching that makes me laugh.
It's just like always, it's just learning a different style of playing, and just seeing like the patience with the players between the teams, like learning some like different tips, like the principles of defense and attack, of um just like being simple. I think that's what I would say.
I think both were extremely helpful, and especially from Michel, his presentation. I found it very eye-opening, kind of like reflecting, like we all have different views, but we were more like reflecting on kind of like what really is like our principles of play. And um, I think that was pretty eye-opening. And then Mick's presentation I thought was once again like very informative about offense, and I am very excited for the one on Wednesday. I think it's definitely stuff that we're gonna take into the season and practice. So
I actually think just from these like presentations that have been happening the past couple weeks, I think with the live skills that we had this week, I feel like everyone's just like improving so much. It's just like, especially like being in small spaces, I think it's like there's some advantage and disadvantage. So I think it just like helped us pinpoint like what we need to work on. So I think that definitely will help us as a team this upcoming season.